Welcome back. This is the last lesson recording for IM1, January 12, 2021. This is going to be a very short recording. Okay, so card number 24 is just quickly summarizes what we found as to, and also ask you to reflect on whether you understand this or not. And then card number 25 asks you to reflect on the topics that we learned today and how confident you are with each one of them. Getting back to the slides, one of the questions asked you to go from the table or from the graph to an equation. To do that, you need to figure out what each one of the term value is. So a sub 1 was 22, a sub 2, it was 34, or the second term value of the second term was 34. A sub 3, the third term value was 46, and a sub 4 was 58, and a sub 5 was 70. And this tells me that the common difference is 12 because it went from 22 to 34. Remember, it's always the second term, take away the first term or the previous term. So 34 minus 22 is 12. So we know the common difference is 12. And so then to figure out what a sub 0 or the 0th term is, we are going to not add 12 to the first term, but we're going to subtract. Okay, we're going to go the opposite direction. So we're going to subtract 12 from 22, and you get the 0th term to be 10. So that's the point right there. Okay, and then from there, we could figure out what the equation was. So this is just sums up what we um, discovered ourselves. But also notice that we said that this is going to form if I was to draw a line connecting them, then it would form a straight line. Do you remember y is equal to mx plus b? That's the equation of a straight line, isn't it? Notice the difference between the sequence equation and the y equals mx plus b. It's exactly the same. We have the variable n that refers to a sub n, but in this case we have variable x. What does b represent in y equals mx plus b? It's the y-intercept, right? And this is also the y-intercept because that's when n is equal to 0. And the slope is, in this case, 12, but 12 is same as the growth, or slope is what is the change in the y or y-axis when x changes by 1, and it increased by 12. And the b y-intercept was 10. So that's just a different form. Okay, so that y equals mx plus b comes back over and over again because that is the linear growth. Okay, finally, as a closure, you are going to enter in your table of content what we covered today. We did table, graph, and equation of arithmetic sequence. That's it for today. Thank you for listening.